Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-month reading. Okay, Scorpio. So let's see what's coming in for you. So this is for the second half of January, moving from Capricorn season into Aquarius season, fixed sign, fellow fixed sign. So let's see what is coming through for you, Scorpio. So the third week of January, all the outer planets or planets that have been retrograde turn around, they turn direct. So it's this sense of by the end of January, it's like all stations go, something can really move forward where it felt like it had the brakes on or it was under a slower moving energy. We've got Hawk. Ooh, okay. We love that coming in for you. This is the element of air. So a keen eye for detail can do wonders with this. But this is really about seeing the bigger picture. It really is. Like it's kind of got this overview energy. The hawk soaring around. This is your mind, seeing your life from this higher perspective, but also with this amazing eyesight to see things very keenly, little details that might be like, now I see that. But it's really important to kind of let your mind soar up to this higher perspective and see what's going on. Okay, so what's going on at this moment in time? And part of it, I kind of get let your spirit soar as well. That's something that's coming through with this. So, but yeah, just keep getting the words keen eye, getting a keen eye for something. We've got, 10 of shells, blessings and well-being. We like that as an overall energy. Very, very nice. That's the 10 of cups. This is very much a sense of just, feeling like that's part of this energy of being the hawk, flying over and this overview of your life at this moment in time. Yeah, sorry, Scorpio. So my dog was barking. I just had to kind of see what was going on with her. It's getting closer to dinner time, so they're like getting hungry. So we have the hawk flying around. This is your mind, the higher perspective flying around. And what do you see? Something that is going to make you really happy. Blessings and well-being, or it's kind of finding there might be a whole heap of other things that are not for whatever reason, but it's like focus in on the one thing that is, or bring that in if you can't see that at this moment in time. So that's something that's coming through. So let's shift and change and see what's shifting and changing this for the second half of this month. So what's shifting and changing? Interesting. Pentacle 9, Saturn, Virgo. This Saturnian energy is coming in. Pentacle 9, Saturn, Virgo. This is strangely feeling a little bit freer with your money, is how I'm feeling with this. Yeah, feeling a little bit freer with your money, or a little bit more optimistic and positive about processes that are around your money. Even if that's not even happening right this minute, maybe it's something you're looking at bringing in. Perhaps you're seeing some positive change with that. But yeah, in general, I just feel like it's kind of like I'm feeling a little bit happier, even though, I'm just feeling a bit happier about how I could see something working or how something is working in your life at this moment in time. So again, the gift of this higher perspective of the hawk is really something that's going to be quite amazing, I think, for you, Scorpio. So it's almost like take yourself out of a situation and just pull yourself right up and out. And that can really, really help here. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Scorpio. Let's see what else is coming in. Yeah, they're sort of saying with the 10 of shells, the happy place. Find your happy place with this. It's like, find your happy place. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles. So we are looking at resources, balancing. The Justice crossed by contracts. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. We've got work on your mind. A lot of the Empress. Look at this. The Magician. Oh, the High Priestess. Lots of major arcanas coming out for you. The Ace of Swords. Look how clear you are. This is you, clear mind, because you're the hawk circling around. The King of Pentacles, money, money, money. A lot to do with money and work coming in. A lot of Taurus kind of energy, earth energy coming through, very practical energy. And then it's like putting it into action, becoming very, very focused, having the courage to kind of transform what it is that you see. The death card, the card of, look at all these, of Scorpio, look at all these major arcanas, and the lovers. Yes, it is your choice. Absolutely. So it's interesting, the Six of Pentacles, we can see this is about balance, the scales, balancing resources, putting a bit of extra, like where are you putting where, like how much time, effort, energy you're putting into something. Perhaps there's a little bit something that needs a little bit of extra time or effort or energy. I feel like you're putting a little bit of extra something towards something you're seeing here that's going to make you happy. So it's like, okay. But you are crossed by the Justice card again. This card also has the scales. So it's like the Justice card, something's a little bit out of balance here. With the Justice energy is a contractual agreement, whether this is a legal agreement or whether it's like something you've agreed to, the terms within a relationship of some sort. It's like you're wanting to put a little bit of extra into something else, and it's like there's something blocking you here at this moment. It's like I can't. But in your conscious mind, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is work, more Virgo energy. So again, it's about the processes, but it can be a lot to do with your health as well. Very healthy energy. But getting organized and fixing things in a practical manner that you can see that there are, from this high vantage point being the hawk, you're like, okay, I can see that needs to be fixed. So the eight, it can be just, only other thing they're saying is to be careful not to be too hypercritical as well. It's more about finding the solution than than being critical of what's going on, because that's or hyper perfectionistic. I mean, that can come in with this as well, this energy, but it's like, for whatever reason, that can be part of the hyper focus that does come in eventually with this. So just depends on how you respond to that as to whether that's something that works for you or works against you. But we have the Eight of Pentacles coming in your conscious mind. This is work or something that you're wanting to work on. So put a lot of time, effort and energy and work into. So it may be that you kind of, the hawk energy, this is kind of like an overseer energy. How is this energy working for you? Perhaps you're a manager if that's something that's coming through. But at the base, we've got the Empress. This is, and perhaps it's that you're dealing with a manager. That's something that could be coming through with this as well. But we have the Empress. I think ultimately the Eight of Pentacles is, looking at what you want to put your time, effort and energy into. At the base, we've got the Empress. I've said it 3 times, and it's the number 3. So 3 represents manifestation. So at the base, it's about abundance. What gives you pleasure with the Empress? What's enjoyable? What has this sense of abundance in your life? So you're wanting to bring more of that in, and perhaps it's something that you're seeing, like with this higher perspective that's coming through, or seeing is possible in some way, shape or form. We have as the energy that you're moving away from, past energy, is the Magician energy. So again, the Magician energy is willing something into creation. It's like a manifestation energy as well, but it's very just the initial conscious awareness of it. So what have you sort of like, there's something you've become consciously aware of and thought, okay, maybe I'd like to bring that into my life. So that's something in the recent past with the Magician energy. But it's kind of like, I really feel like the universe is supporting you with this and showing you a lot of things. Like there's the gift of all these different perspectives that is kind of saying it's not only like the ideas and the perspective, but it's also showing you the practicalities as well. So it feels like it's really supportive and helpful, this energy. Near future, we've got the High Priestess. So High Priestess is very intuitive. So trust your intuition. There's a choice here to be made here with the Lovers card, and you're really going to have to trust your intuition with it. The High Priestess is the secret keeper. She will show you what you need to see and what you need to know. She will reveal to you what it is that you need to see and know in any given situation. So it's almost like things are going to be shown to you and you're going to see things clearly from this higher vantage point. And, it can bring a little bit of synchronicity and luck coming in with the High Priestess, like just noticing little signs and symbols. Sometimes, look at the clock and it's always 1:11 or it's 11:11 or something like that, 3:33. It's those little like signs and synchronicities that you're on the right path, or you're seeing something clearly, or you're getting the right message. Just pay attention to that. That's something that could come in quite clearly. You are presenting as the Ace of Swords. Again, yes, this is clarity. This is starting something new, that you're, new thoughts or new ways of communicating, or just seeing something very, very clearly. So that's with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords can represent new contracts as well. So it's kind of interesting. Maybe that's something that you're wanting to manifest here. Particularly when it comes to money. You've got the King of Pentacles. The energy around you that you're probably noticing and focusing on is money, success, wealth. This could be an earth sign around you, or somebody who's got a lot of earth sign. This could be somebody that's very generous as well around you. But it's just like there's money around here in some way, shape or form. Some kind of material resource that's around you that you can tap into. So you're potentially going to see that very clearly here. We have as your hopes and fears the Nine of Wands. This is very much like this. This is tired, at the end of the cycle. Are you going to make it to the very end? I feel like this is just like a soul weariness, a fatigue. Like, are you going to have the energy to be able to step into this? And can you trust this process that's coming in? Because I can see that here with the Eight of Wands, this is suddenly like, boom, the energy can shift really quickly. Just a little bit like the hawk can change direction with the wind. It's the energy can shift with the Eight of Wands. This can be messages coming through clearly, saying this is the choice or a decision is handed down. But it's going to take a lot of courage to let somebody know or to receive this news that comes in, this direct message that's coming through here. But the Death card, this is the card of Pluto, of Scorpio, of transformation. So it's going to take courage to make this choice and to put the message out there, or to receive the message, but it's going to bring the transformation. It's the start of that journey. It's going to be a transformative time. So transformative shift of energy, transformative message that comes through, transformative news that comes through. It's all something that can kind of a sense of moving in the direction that your spirit is wanting you to move in at this moment with the Death card. And so, yes, it feels like you're kind of going to be really focused on that. And I think communication is going to be something really, really important. The way that you're organizing your mind, the way that you're understanding a situation, the way you're communicating that's going to be so, so important with this. And that's why we have the Lovers card here, as overall this is a choice, or a choice is being made or handed down here. So this could be around a relationship with the Lovers card as well. There could be some choice around that needs to be made that hasn't been clear around a relationship, but it doesn't have to necessarily be so. It could have been to do with resources and money, where we're living, how we're working with our money, all of that sort of stuff could be coming in around that. Who's doing what jobs, tasks. It can be things like that come in. These can be work relationships that are coming through as well. But it does feel like it's a choice that's very directly tied to abundance or money in some way, shape or form, and how that's going to bring in this sense of blessings and well-being and freedom. So put in the work, get organized, and that can really free an aspect of your life and shift something here. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. I almost called you Virgo. I mean Scorpio. I was reading the Saturn Virgo. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Scorpio. It's interesting because we've got the strength card is Virgo meets Leo. It's the maiden meets the lion. Sorry, I've just got to pick that up from the floor. It's the maiden meets the lion. But then it's like I'm taking that energy and I'm moving forward, and it's kind of like an intense energy as well. It could be an intense situation where somebody has to speak up. Either somebody has to say something or somebody has to bite their tongue. It's like either or. It's one of those kind of energies that comes in. But this is a very, this is your affirmation card, which is life is simple and easy. All that I need to know is given all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. That's the High Priestess. I trust myself. I trust life. All is well. So that is something that's coming through with that, is that, sometimes you want to go dive deeper, or it's just about taking something one step at a time. So let's see what we have coming through. Your first charm. There might be a Leo around you. That's kind of what I'm feeling for some of you, that there is a person around you. It doesn't have to necessarily be a Leo, but I'm kind of getting a bit of a Leo-ish energy around it. And mostly it's to do with ego, really. And it's like this person needs to kind of reduce their ego response to something. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like it's like something that they feel is their responsibility, or, they should be doing it, or it's theirs for whatever reason. It's not. And it's not their place, and it's not their place to take this on, or to say something, or to get their ego, put their ego in the way here. It's not the Leo's energy to move forward with. It's your energy. It's Scorpio energies moving forward, not the Leo energy. So like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be a Leo in your life, but it could be. But it's just that Leo-ish energy of, the Leo always wants to be the leader and the one responsible, and, the lion. And so it's very much like, no, this is my thing. This is my responsibility. This is my journey of transformation. It's not yours. So it kind of feels like there needs to be a bit of a, a separation between that, or a clarification of that somehow that comes in. But we have as your charm, we have we have Christ on the cross. So this is a message of sacrifice, really. It's a message of, it's my cross to bear. This is my thing that I'm taking on. Somebody's going to need to let go and sacrifice what either their opinion, and this is, again, I'm feeling like this kind of Leo-ish like energy. We've all got the 12 zodiac signs inside of us, but it just feels like somebody needs to let you hold the reins. Okay, it's moving. It's kind of a bit of a victim energy as well, but it's almost like you're both fighting for, like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine kind of thing. And it's like, no, it really is yours. I really feel like there's something that you're claiming that belongs to you here, and I'm taking this and I'm being shown this, and it feels like you're claiming it in some way, shape or form. And it's like the other person might actually feel a little bit like, oh, sorry for themselves, or I thought that was mine, and now you've got it, in very basic forms, the way I'm describing this. And they could go through I'm feeling like a bit of a victim here, but it's really was never meant to be for them. This is your journey. This is your path. This is your thing that you're taking here. So somebody could feel a bit rejected within this dynamic here, but I really feel like this is an important choice for you to make, and for the thing that is right for you. And that's where the High Priestess is coming in and showing you and revealing things to you, and trust your intuition with this. This is going to be really important. So I think it's an empowering energy, this Christ on the cross, but it's kind of like there's winners and losers kind of energy around this. Somebody's going to feel like the loser. But it's kind of like the lion licking their wounds, like, oh, I wanted that and I didn't get it kind of thing. And it's like, you know what, you're a lion. You're not, you can rise up again, and you'll be strong. Do your own thing. Find your own energy. Find your own path. Don't stop trying to take my thing. And so it's kind of like I've got limited sympathy for you in a way. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like, connect to your own strength. You see the power within you. You're still strong. But I just feel like it's kind of almost like a little bit of a power conflict that comes in here between the Lion and the Leo and the Scorpio energy. So, like obviously the Leo wants to come in and be like, this is me, this is mine, take the limelight. Whereas I feel like it's you going, no, this is my responsibility, this is my thing. So, I feel like it's one of those things that, this is where you're both competing for a job and you get the job, or somebody's coming in and trying to tell you, this is how you should be doing something in your life. And you're like, no, I'm the one that decides how I do things in my life. So it's kind of putting a pretty clear boundary up, and that's what Saturn does want to do. It puts a boundary up, and this could even be between a friend with the Virgo energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be so. It can be a relationship, a partnership, any kind of relationship, but it's kind of putting up a barrier that's between what's mine and what's yours, what's my stuff and what's your stuff. So that seems to be an important energy that comes through with this as well. So that's it, Scorpio. That's your reading for the end of January, second half of January. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.